Hey everybody! Today we're playing some Stellaris. It's finally out. Oh my god. So, okay. I'll try not to fanboy too hard and get too hyped this video, but this game has been very long coming and I'm unbelievably excited to play it now. I will start off with the technicality. So Stellaris is a grand strategy game developed by Paradox. Paradox generally does do grand strategy games, but they've done other stuff. It does have 4X elements, as most space games do, but the real draw about this game is that each time that you play, each civilization and world and galaxy and solar system that you come across will be entirely different. It will be randomized, so the replayability of this game is immense. Yeah, that's basically it for Stellaris. I mean, it is a grand strategy game, and it is Paradox, so naturally once we do get into the game, it will be very complicated, and I will do my best to explain things. But for now, let's jump in. I have pre-created an empire here just to save time on the recording. So I will show it off. So, appearance, I've decided to go with the theme here. I was going to do a sort of tree theme, because obviously my channel is called Terminator, but I've decided we're going to pick the Care Bears here. Alright, so here we have King Paw the Third. We'll go through, so Care Bears. Now, here are our traits here. So we are strong, so we get 20% more army damage and 5% more minerals. We are repugnant, as you can quite see, and we are Care Bears, so generally people, they don't like us too much. We're really creepy looking, similar to Furbies. We are decadent, we do require slaves, and we are industrious. I mean, that's what we were born from. We were made in the industry and in the factories. It's the only thing we know. Now, the story behind this, guys, and I'm going to roleplay a bit here because fuck it, why not? We were sent off to some Care Bears were sent off to space for scientific research, blah blah blah, etc, etc. We've come across this world, and somehow we've come to life. I don't know. Details. Whoop-de-doo. Anyway, now we've come back to exact vengeance on the whole galaxy, etc, etc. We're pissed. So, I've gone with desert. I mean, there's no particular one that, Paradox says that there is no specific type of world that has a larger spawn rate than others, so it shouldn't matter what world we pick. Yeah, I don't know. Should we just go with continental, just because? Yeah, we'll go with continental actually, just because that's where we were made, sort of, technically. Anyway, so you can choose to start in the Sol system and the Deneb system, but we want to sort of draw it back. It would be much more fun to conquer it rather than start in it. City appearance, nothing really too major. It's more just a sort of roleplay, cosmetics type deal. Now, this is where the stuff starts to matter. So, government and ethics. So, we are collectivist, so slavery tolerance plus 50% and minus 5% food consumption, and fanatic xenophobe, so we're very okay with slaves. Even one of our traits here, decadent, we actually do worse without slaves. We need slaves. And I've helped with that by picking the despotic empire, so building cost is reduced by 15%, and slave mineral and food output is increased by 10%. So, yummy slaves. I did want to do get the spiritualist here, and we're gonna do a divine mandate type deal, which you can see here, and sort of be actually, out of curiosity, because if we do that, it should pop up that, yeah, the trait here, we need to have something that helps with decadent. So I'm wondering if I pick Divine Mandate, will that update? It will. Okay, so we could do the Divine Mandate and have lots of slavery tolerance still, but I did want to get this because of the extra mineral and food output from slaves. Now, granted, we already will have a lot of minerals between strong, which gives us 5%, and industrious, which gives us an extra 15%. I'm sort of just gonna keep going with it and get just even more minerals. So we'll just be able to pump out building after building, which does fit in with our strong industrious tie. So I will stick with that, and we'll stick with collectivist. Yeah. Empire name with the Bear Crusade. Trying to stick with that holy theme. I guess it's not really gonna work. But that's fine. We don't have to roleplay too hard. Flag, I don't know, just sort of picked what looked cool. There's no specific kind of bear looking thing, so I just picked that. It looks cool. I like it. Could do like the sword. Let's pick the sword. I like the sword. Starting weapons. Now, I picked projectile weapons here because I have the idea that we're going to have so many slaves, we're just going to like send them into the front lines and they can take all the hits. So that's why we're going with projectile weapons. Also because I haven't seen them that much. A lot of people, from what I've seen from the Paradox streams and the other YouTubers getting the early access and whatnot, a lot of them have picked energy and missile weapons, and there's a chance that we do lose out here, that maybe there's other tools stronger, but it'll be fine. FTL method, I will explain once we get into the game. You can pause the video, have a brief look at the text boxes that they've got there, but it'll make more sense once I explain it in game. It doesn't matter. We'll go with these. They look more sort of industrious, robotic, and whatnot. And yeah, that's that. So we're done. This is the Bear Crusade. I've already saved it, so I might have to update it because of some things. Okay, let's unspent. Did I miss something? No. Oh, it's just because we've got an extra point left. That's fine. Let's continue. Huge. Let's do huge. Many AIs as possible. We'll stick with elliptical. Ring. Let's do ring actually. Yeah, let's do ring. Okay. Advanced AI stats. Is this the Fallen Empire stuff? Setting. Oh, the setting does not affect Fallen Empires. Okay. I guess we leave it at the base. That's fine. I mean, we'll keep the difficulty on normal, just because I'm probably gonna suck at this game. I mean, I've sort of watched the streams and whatnot, but I still really like. It's gonna be completely different playing it. That's just all grand strategy games. Okay, here we are. So here's our nation. Here's our King Paul the Third. It's 45. Okay. Corvette focus. Okay, we will get into that more. The starting text. In the eons since the first primitive Care Bear communities took shape on the grassy savannas of Exilia, our civilization has spread and prospered. The early chaotic periods of our history saw many nation-states vying with each other for power, until we were last united under the strongest of these. Only when guided by a single vision we could reach our full potential, and an era of stability and scientific progress followed. Now, after the successful creation of several experimental subspace fields, the finest minds of the Bear Crusade have finished development of the first warp drives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp. So, here's our starting system. We've got the Holy Son of the Bear. Got a place called Hope. New Coventry. Okay. Look at this planet. That's a terrible joke. Anyway, so this is our starting solar system. We can look at our starting planet here. Our governor here gives us happiness, construction time, and clear worker time. Starting resources. Capital world. Okay. Pretty cool. I can look at the surface here. All that stuff. I'll quickly explain the FTL method. So the first one which we picked is the warp drive, which is the simplest. We'll just sort of stick with simplest. So basically with this we can click and go anywhere we want. Simple as that. It is the slowest, but it is more flexible. We'll go with flexible. The second is the hyperspace drive. So if we go into the galaxy map, which have a look at that. That's a nice thing. Anyway, with hyperspace, you have like these sort of hyperspace lanes that you can only travel across. Granted, it's very, very fast, but say going up against a warp drive empire, we can really like poke and prod and sort of avoid the hyperlink area where they can only sort of really travel. The last one is wormhole, so you can build sort of wormhole portals. I completely forgot the word there for a second. And yeah, so you can go through them, teleport super fast. But yeah, obviously you need to build up the portals. So let's sort of go through it all here. It is grand strategy, so there is a lot. As you can see from this top bar, there's a decent bit going on. So we've got our empire thing here. Got our home planet here. Planet size. Got our leaders. So this is him. We don't actually have... Looks like it doesn't show off our actual king. This is like the governor of the planet, but not... We don't have a specific king. Oh, it shows him up here. There you go. So it's combat, focus, and warlike. Can we actually see that somewhere? Hopefully we can. I don't know if can we click on him or something. I'm not sure. So it looks like we might just have better job of war-like stuff. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know these traits too well for like the specific people, but I'm sure we'll find it somewhere else. So contacts, diplomacy. It looks like. So I believe you can sort of have like sort of different versions of your type of people. So you could have ethics diversions. So some of the traits here might even change. I'm not 100% sure about the traits, but definitely the ethics. So say for example we have collectivist, I believe. So it is possible that there's like a sort of spawn of our species which has that. But for now, I mean, that's much later, so we won't worry about that. Ship designer, we will do that later when we get more ships. Situation log will come up later. Victory stuff, obviously, that's going to come up a lot later. Now, research. So, I believe physics is stuff to do with research and shields. Is there like a little pop-up or something on there? Okay. So I think physics is more sort of research. Sorry. Looks like there's shields and energy here. I'm not 100% sure. Society. What have we got here? Colony ships. Okay. So I guess society is more based on your planetary stuff because it's based around that society. I know engineering is more sort of more combat based and sort of actual mechanics to your ships and whatnot. So let's pick some research. Research speed. I think that's a good one to start off with. Sort of snowball the research. Let's get colony ships. We can unlock an edict, gives us more credits. Okay. Yeah, I think some of the colony ships, just in case we find another planet that's got that has like the same sort of environment as our home planet, and maybe we can colonize it. At the moment, it doesn't look like it. None in our starting system, which is unfortunate, but we will do plenty of exploring. Mineral storage capacity. We might need that. Sure. Let's start with you. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing here. I can be honest with that. So, is our energy? It's basically money. Minerals, I believe, is for just building things in general. Influence is for stuff like leaders and edicts and whatnot. You've got different types of researchers here, so how much you're getting. This stuff, I believe, is all sort of later game stuff. The only things you really need to know are directly controlled planets. So, obviously, large space empires, they would have a certain amount of autonomy. So that's just that, and a certain amount of naval capacity. Okay, so that's that. Let's find our science ship. This? That's construction ship. Here's our science ship, as you can see from this little symbol there. Right, of course. Okay. Which system should we explore first? Oh, okay. It actually shows up potentially habitable worlds. Desert, continental. We've got continental, don't we? Let's get him to survey that system. We really should get him to survey our own system, but we really want to find those other habitable worlds. And we will, I think, we will build another science ship regardless. Just because we really want to quickly get out and explore the universe as quickly as possible. And with our construction ship, I'm not 100% sure what he can do at the moment. If we knew what resources these planets has, we could have built other things, but for now that's fine. I think he'll just sort of stick there. Let's unpause the game. Let's get into it. Let's start playing. Yeah, edicts list. So you can see some of them here. Ethics diversion, building cost, construction time. Okay, that's some of that. Surface. So we can build buildings. What can we build here? Okay, so we can build a lot of this stuff. Science lab. What's good? Well, we need more energy. I think we just need a bit more energy. So is there any tile producing energy? Well, that has people on it. This guy right here. That's because he's already got a power plant on there. Okay, that's fine. You using minerals, so we could build a mining network. I believe you can only have, aside from food, you can only have one type of
construction complete.
Oh, got a new air. Okay. Let me just quickly construction complete. New air. Okay. So we do have another science ship here. Let's get him to survey our own system. Requires a scientist. Right. We've got to we've got to hire him a new scientist. So if we go into not Empire. No, yes. Okay. Empire. So recruit a scientist. Little lifespan, research speed, industry. You're the youngest, so we'll go with you. Let's renaming. So science ship, science leader, this guy. Okay, now get him to survey our system. So he will go and do that. It will probably take him some time. What was I looking at? Right. So I believe you can only have one type of resource on each tile, aside from food. Food is its own resource. So, for example, if here we were to build negative income. Oh, okay, with account income. So we do need more energy here. Let's build a power plant on this guy. We'll suppress the collection of that resource. Okay. Because there's only one food, let's do it. What is adjacency effects? Oh, okay. Mineral output, food output, energy credit. Okay, so it would have been smarter to do it there. Let's quickly clear that. So maybe we can build another power plant there, or something like that. Maybe we will cancel that, and we'll wait for that to finish to get more adjacency bonuses. Okay, so the discovery of alien life. The trade wind has made a startling find on Neckar Illa. I believe that's in. This is Neckar Illa. Here we go. The moon is teeming with alien life. For the first time in history, we have encountered life forms that did not originate on Exilia. This amazing discovery has silenced those who believed we were alone in the universe. Although none of the alien creatures found on Neckar Illa are sentient, it is likely only a matter of time before we encounter beings that are. 60 society research, so yeah, okay, it looks like there's stuff here. Yeah. Barren world. So it looks like there was a continental world. There we go. Neckar 2. So that could easily be our very first settlement there. We'll go back into our
fleet detected.
Hostile fleet. Oh.
Situation log
Oh god.
updated. Evading hostile fleet.
Okay. Wow. That was scary. Yeah, let's say this. So, Auxilia is in uproar following the news of unidentified ships sighted in the void. Their intentions unknown, it would be prudent to assume the worst. We've encountered some strange vessels. Okay. So it looks like... Let's keep the game paused. Like alien menace. Is he gonna like fuck our shit up? Because we've only got this 75 strength fleet. Do you want to build up a bit more? Like army already? Yeah, let's build up a bit more. Just because I'm scared of these guys. That's the heading hostile fleet. Okay, new air, that's fine. Hostile fleets. You get yourself a leader. Crit and admiral. Lifespan, sensor range. Let's go with you because you got good combat stats. Let's bring him over here. That is kind of terrifying. I did do one little recording before, but the file was corrupted or something. So this did not happen in the last save. So I am genuinely terrified. Looks like you're going to retreat for a little bit. Let's go survey that planet.
Evading hostile fleet.
So you're evading. Okay, it just looks like that they're scared of the enemy fleet, which is fine, understandable. Have they left? Okay, it looks like they left. So you can continue to survey the system. Looks like they're doing...
Situation log updated.
Okay, encounter in Yinin. Beta menace. So there's 2 of them now? 78. Like he would, like he's gonna screw me up. I know it already. I'm terrified to go fight him. Let's
Construction complete.
surface construction queue. Okay, so I believe that tile has been cleared. Yes. So we'll build. We're out of minerals and out of credits. Oh my gosh, this is not a good start. Build more power plants. I am trying to. There. We will still need more minerals. They will come in time. That's fine. So, how do you merge fleets? Merge. G. Okay. Same as in the other games. That's good. 100. Is that going to be enough? I have no idea. We're building one more guy. So that's fine. And what about our science ship here? Could be in a lot of trouble. If we go to the situation log here, investigate these guys. So any society research will be put on hold. I will wait for that then, because I do really want to be able to colonize other worlds. We'll wait for that. They're still in that other system. Okay, it looks like they've left. Unfortunately, we are out of the reach of Dabi system there. Okay, looks like we're there. Be good to find Sol. That will be like one of the main objectives of this campaign is to beat the crap out of Sol. Merge the fleet up.
System survey complete.
Okay, system survey has been complete. Look at that. We 80% habitability. That's really good. So you have finished surveying that system. Come into Yinin, I guess. Yeah, let's go survey that system. If we get the construction ship, you can build mining station. No. Need more minerals for that. We're not doing too well here. I do want to get the power plant here. Get more energy. Once that builds, then we'll get really good adjacency bonus between all those guys. And then, yeah. Okay, I don't have a timer on me, so I've got to keep an eye out on the length of this recording. I think because of that, I will end the recording here. It's a 25-minute video. It's still a decent size, but I don't want to accidentally end up making like a 40-minute video. So this has been the first video of Stellaris. I'm super excited to keep playing. There will most definitely be plenty more videos of this, so stay tuned for that. But for now, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you must. But for now, that's all.